We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you. Thank you very much, and hello. Welcome to the programme which is as famous for its wit as Sheffield is for scuba diving. If you're listening to this in stereo, let me tell you that over there are Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. And over there are Tim Brooke-Taylor and Willie Rushton. They're going to play various tortuous games, which I shall mark with my customary random precision. First round this week is called, paradoxically, or perhaps prophetically, Last Episode. In this round, the aim is to put the last nail in the coffin of a long-running radio or television show and close the series in one line. Colin Sell will play the theme music, and I shall award points, as I always do. Tim Brooke-Taylor, you're going to be the first one, and I'm going to ask you to put the finishing line for all time to Cannon.
Mr. Cannon, you're fired.
Barry Cryer, your finishing line is for Tomorrow's World.
Good evening. This is the first time we've had a laser beam in the studio.
Willie Rushton, here's your series for you to finish off in one line. Kojak.
God, this boiled egg tastes revolting.
Graeme Garden, this one's right up your street. I'd like you to put the finishing line to It's a Knockout.
It's a little bit different this week. I believe it. These lads can get up quite a bit of speed in these steamrollers.
Yeah. Right. Here's where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme, as you all know, in order to give the teams time to think of the silly names for people arriving at the Schoolteachers Ball. Schoolteachers Ball. And incidentally, those of you at home can join in this game by thinking up your own silly names to almost anything you like. And we go on to another round now, which is called Censored Songs. I'm going to ask each of you to sing a song, and during the song it'll be your task to censor, by means of a buzzer, any words which you consider will outrage public decency. And I'm going to give you the words of your song. Tim Brooke-Taylor, if you'd like to have the words of your song. And your song is full of potential. If I had a hammer.
If I had I'd in the morning, I'd in the evening, all over this land. I'd have danger, I'd add a warning, I'd have love between all of my brothers. All over this land.
I don't know about all over this land. But anyway, Barry, you take up your next song, which I've got here for you. Barry's song is I Feel Pretty.
See the pretty girl in that mirror there. Who can that attractive girl be? Such a pretty face, such a pretty dress, such a pretty smile, such a pretty... I feel pretty, oh so pretty. I feel pretty and witty and bright, and I pity Any girl who isn't tonight. Oh, dear.
Well, that puts your team slightly in the lead. And we go now to Willie Rushton. Here's your words, Willie, and there to the song, You've Got to Hide Your Love Away.
Where's my buzzer? He groped. Stop groping, Willie. Here I stand with in hand. Turn my to the wall. If she's gone, I can't go on feeling too. Everywhere people stare, each and every day. I can see them laugh at me, and I hear them say, hey, you've got to hide your hey, you've got to your love away.
And Willie's put his team in the lead now. Now, Graeme, to put your team in the lead again, here's your song. And yours is Singing in the Rain.
Well, it may.
I'm in the rain, just in the rain. What a glorious feeling. I'm laughing at clouds so up in mine, and I'm ready for
And having put your team in the lead, that means that your team's in the lead. And we go on to a round which we call sound charades. One team has to make noises and the other team must guess what they mean. Rather like yesterday in Parliament. The audience The audience are let into the secret and can help, although it has to be said in all fairness, if our experience of previous series is anything to go by, that they very rarely do, but they can help by applauding when they're getting warmer. That's not them, that's the team, and doing the other thing when they're not. And that's not the teams, that's them. Right. Graeme and Barry, you're going to do your charade first, and Tim and Willie have got to guess what it is.
Graeme and Barry's charade is Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang.
And our audience here has been shown it on a board, and you at home should have heard it from the mystery voice, who incidentally will remain a mystery up to the end of and beyond the end of the series. Graeme and Barry, is this a film book or what?
Book and a film. Now then, I suppose you realise that this death certificate for the firing squad must be filled out in duplicate. Yes, I do. That's a very important bit. Yeah. That's the end of it. 4 words.
Duplicate. Duplicate 2.
What do you say? Yes, I do.
Yes, I do. Now,
Yes, I
don't
do.
forget that, because it's terribly vital to mislead you with.
4 words. Book and a film. Death certificate. Filled out in duplicate.
Murder in the cathedral.
So near. So near.
2 ways to die slowly. That's more than... No.
Don't forget, yes, I do. I don't want to help you too much.
Death certificate.
Death certificate. Double. Duplicate. Duplicate. Is that helpful, duplicate? 2?
Yes.
2 nights in the zombie.
The audience applauds now. It's not that they're getting warm, but they might get warm. Is that better?
2.
2 coins in a fountain. It's deflation.
If
Death certificate. Death. Dead. Dead.
No, I wouldn't bark too
Corpse.
much up that particular tree.
Tree.
Firing squad.
Firing squad.
Shot.
Down.
Shot.
Shot in the dark.
Bang. Shot.
Shot.
Don't forget, yes, I do.
Willie, I think that bit of applause
If we
was for
wrote...
you.
If we wrote the answer on a piece of
Shotty,
paper...
shotty, bang, bang.
You're in league with the devil, sir.
Would you like to explain to them your...
Yes,
You worked for
certificate.
Winona
Yes,
Witty.
kitty. I got
Chitty,
that.
chitty.
Yes, very good.
After
Right.
shotty, I
Very
was going to
nice.
try it.
I like it.
Bang Bang, we don't know quite how that fitted in.
Tim and Willie, it's your turn to do a charade and the other two to guess. And the audience here will be shown yours on a board now.
Dirty.
Dirty?
Yes, dirty.
Well, she thinks so.
Heard it.
Yes, yes.
And Tim and Willie's charade is Royal Flash. Royal Flash.
A book, film, or a what?
So it's a book and a film, and it's 2 words. And we're doing both words in our little charade all at one time, we think.
Oh, get you.
Aha, meine Liebchen. Kop this.
Oh, Albert, we are not amused.
Well, it's to do with William and Mary. It's so easy.
It's not William, Mary, Bob and Alice, no.
Victoria.
I'll have a shot in the dark. If it's what I think it is, you should be ashamed of yourselves. It is, in fact, Royal Flash.
Well done.
It's graceful.
Very good, very good. Graeme and Barry, over to you again. We must hurry this along. We're getting near to the end of the week. The audience is being shown yours, and the mystery voice is telling everybody at home.
And this charade for Graeme and Barry is 20 questions. 20 questions.
That's not dirty or funny, that one, is it?
And what is yours? A book or what?
Oh, that's awfully good as a question, Hump.
Yes, it's a radio show.
It's a program.
Right.
What is your name?
How old are you?
What is your favourite colour?
What do you like for breakfast?
What height are you?
What weight are you?
Are those your own legs?
What is the name of your favourite male vocalist?
Who wrote Die Fledermaus?
How high is Big Ben?
How low is Monty Maudlin?
How low can you get?
Who is Sylvia?
What is she?
Where was Rembrandt born?
What are the dates of Queen Anne?
Does your chewing gum lose its flavour on the bedpost overnight?
Where will the baby's dimple be?
Why does my heart go boom?
And what is the name of this program?
Due to sensible editing, it's 15 questions.
Very good, very good. Tim and Willie, you've got one more to go.
3/4 right.
The audience is being shown Tim and Willie's now.
And Tim and Willie's charade is Portnoy's Complaint. Portnoy's Complaint.
Book, film, play, what?
It's a book, and there is a film as well, which is hard to believe, but there is. 2 words, which we're going to do both at once.
Shut up! We're trying to get some sleep down here.
They can see we're getting warm.
It's a book and there was a film, believe it or not.
Yes.
That's a good clue.
Siren. Fog.
Start guessing.
Sorry, yeah, it's difficult, isn't it? QE2 over Peckham.
Dangerously close.
Yes.
Fawn. Sleeper's Wake. Sleep Disturbed. Rude Neighbours.
Siren's not in it, is it? No.
No. It was more of a...
Drone.
QE2 is closer.
Yeah, that's-
Liner.
It's a terrible pun, I'll tell you.
Ship.
What isn't?
Pardon?
Ship.
Oh, ship.
Ship. Boat. Vessel.
Where do you find
Oh dear.
Boat.
Fog. No.
Siren. Fog.
What was I doing?
You were shouting rather rudely, I thought, at Willie. He was playing the game.
It's 2 words.
Yes.
Is it? Yes.
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
you're right there.
2 words.
Yeah.
If you
get a clap for two words,
if you can get the location, Barry, if you can get the location of that first sound, then you're on the way.
Do you want us to do it again?
Plymouth?
Yeah, do it again. Well, don't be so specific.
Harbour was good. It's getting
Yes.
Port. Port.
Shut up, we're trying to get some sleep. I'm going to...
Port noise complaint.
Well done, Barry. That'll sound quite bright when they've cut out half an hour.
I don't remember saying that. Port noise complaint.
We go on now to the game which is called Word for Word. In this round, you're going to have difficulty in believing this, but one of the members of a team says a word, and his partner must say another word. Another word totally unconnected with the first, and so on. I shall give them the first word. The other team can challenge and try and prove a connection between the words. All right? We'll start with Willie Rushton now, and will you start from the word faggot?
Newspaper.
Dustbin.
Microphone.
Dog basket.
Tooth.
There's a challenge from Graeme Garden.
Dog basket and tooth. There is, in fact, a basket tooth check used in suits, similar to dog tooth check.
We surrender.
Which is...
We'll talk. Worn by Alan Wicker.
Do you want to challenge that challenge?
No, we hoped you wouldn't notice that.
I don't think there is a connection.
Dead
between the two.
giveaway.
I think
No,
that's-
it's
dog basket and tooth, dog tooth.
Hans tooth check or dog...
Basket tooth.
What we'll do is we'll play a let.
All right.
Barry, I'm going to give you a word now. Laurel.
Theodolite.
Artichoke.
Boot.
Prism.
Parting.
Confuse.
Nose.
Edna.
Trivet.
Challenge from Willie Rushton.
Well known, Edna is, for her amazing organ. Nostril.
known as Mount Edna.
Edna, nosy Edna, they call her. Edna the nose. Say nose in any pub round here and they all
I'll
say
give you that.
Edna's the one you're looking for. Edna.
I'll give you that. I don't know why, but I'll give it to you.
Yes. All right.
Tim, will you start it off again now with Hardy?
Toxoplasmosis.
Warthog.
Brandy.
Ketchup.
Oh, Randy
Challenge
Ketchup.
there from Barry.
I didn't know we were allowed to mention trade names and brand names on this
Very
program.
clever.
Randy Ketchup. I mean, that is the... I'm embarrassed mentioning it. Randy Ketchup in every restaurant, Put it on the table, have fun with your friends. Everybody knows this. It's known. It's
We
known.
didn't say Randy.
What did you say?
Brandy.
Oh!
That's all right, Brandon.
Yeah, that's all right. There is,
Brandy
that's all right.
ketchup.
Yes, Brandy. Thank you.
Brandy.
Tom, Barry, as you've been talking for the last 10 minutes, you might as well carry on. Thatcher.
Quilt.
Pen.
Boat.
Blue.
Seam.
Round.
Zip.
Ammunition.
Furrow.
Dart.
Sky.
Let him go on a bit, I think.
Sadist.
Masochist.
Oh, no.
Got you with an old trick I learnt in the jungle.
There's been a lot of talk.
As the score's now delicately poised, we'll have another round of that starting with Willie Rushton. Will you start with crumpet?
Pantaloon.
Microphone.
Lighter.
Glasses.
Clock.
Railing.
Giraffe.
Trumpeter.
Grotesquerie.
Exit.
Shooting stick.
Curtain.
Cumulus.
Audience.
Weatherman.
Tooth.
Trouser press.
Bucket.
Eyelash.
Soot. Elbow. Twinge.
Geranium.
Boat.
Newspaper.
Knicker elastic.
Chin.
Fetish.
Oh, that's very
Chin
difficult.
fetish.
Challenge.
Need I say more? Chin fetish.
Yes.
Not in this company.
Tommy Trinder, Bruce Forsyth. I won't
Pictures on the
mention
wall.
names. I won't name these guilty men, but
I'll accept
It's
that,
a
Barry.
known thing.
I'll accept that for no better reason than that I'm already in the middle of the next round. which takes its starting point from the poverty of the international film industry. For economic reasons, new films will have to be remakes of pairs of old films, and I want to hear the resulting titles from you each in turn, and I'll award points for almost anything. We'll start now with Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Oh, no. All right. The international film industry is panicking and producing 2 blockbusters for the price of 1. The Magnificent Seven and the Dirty Dozen are being remade as the Magnificently Dirty 19.
Barry.
You will remember, of course, Barefoot in the Park and the Elizabeth Taylor film, sadly underrated, Boom. These will be reissued combined as Bear Boom. And I'll be back later on.
No, you won't.
Right, Willie.
They balked at Snow White and the Ten Commandments, but they thought they could remake Lawrence of Arabia, mingle it with Snow White and the Seven Dwarves, and come up with the 7 Pillars of Norman Wisdom. Or not.
Graeme Garden.
Yes, in triplicate now, adding a touch of gritty northern realism to the field of space westerns. They're going to combine A Room at the Top, Barbarella, and Custer's Last Stand, and get rhubarb and custers.
I seem to have forgotten to award any marks for the last 2 or 3 rounds.
Not
so
satisfied with that.
Has anybody got any more?
Not satisfied with that. They're also going to combine Emmanuel and Easy Rider to produce Emmanuel of Motorcycle Maintenance.
Clean sweep.
There's a wonderful Australian drama coming up, based on Hell is a City and the Incredible Shrinking Man. It's going to be called A Town Like Rolf Harris.
So there we are. Now, I have to tell you, ladies and gentlemen, that the pocket computer on which I keep the score has succumbed to the fact that the teams have done so well this week by bursting into flames. So we start from scratch at this point, which is where I go home so that I can miss, if I'm lucky, your announcements of the arrivals at the Schoolteachers Ball. Who's going to open? Because I'm going home anyway.
Mr. and Mrs. Boys and their son, Boswell B. Boys. Boswell. Oh.
Mr. and Mrs. Buss and their rather oblique daughter, Rom, and all the way from Liverpool, their singing daughter, Scylla Buss. Rom Buss being a reference to an oblique angle, nicely played away.
Known as the school buses. Will you welcome, please?
Yes, certainly.
A well-educated family, Mr. and Mrs. O-Levels, and their son, Fifo Levels.
Please will you welcome Mr. and Mrs. Chair and their naughty son, who is a caned bottom chair. Put on your rose-coloured glasses, please, and welcome Mr. and Mrs. Inners and their daughter, Frieda Inners. Three dinners with three innings.
Closely followed by Mr. and Mrs. Numbertree and their horse, Trigger Numbertree.
You try. Mr. and Mrs. Brar and their son, Algie, and his German grandma.
Very good. All the way from sunny Greece, Mr. and Mrs. Beta Gamma Delta at Silent Zeta Eta Theta. And their son, Alfie Beta Gamma Delta at Silent Zeta.
Mr. and Mrs. Nastic Display in the playground at 3. And their son, Jim Nastic Display in the playground at 3. Not to mention, I wish I had.
Not to mention.
Mr. and Mrs. Tation and their son, Dick.
Mr. and Mrs. Mattix. And their daughter, Martha.
And who's this brushing their way through the bead curtain? Mr. and Mrs. Tron's a bit of a goer, and their lovely daughter, May Tron's a bit of a goer. Based on research.
Pray silence, please, for Mr. and Mrs. Holiday in aid of the Queen's... Not in aid, in support of the Queen's birthday. Oh, dear. And their son, Arthur Holiday.
From the military sector, will you line up in rank to welcome Mr. and Mrs. Education and their son, Private Education, and his friend, Corporal Punishment. And, of course, also from the military, Mr. and Mrs. Kate of Education, and their highly decorated cousin, General Certificate of Education.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, with Sid and Dorothy well in the lead.
In the corner, sharing a joke with them, Mr. and Mrs. Demicles and their West Country clarinet-playing son, Academical.
Sid and Dorothy, incidentally, ladies and gentlemen, were the winners this week, are two people who, in response to my invitation, have been playing the games at home.
They should be ashamed of themselves.
And all that remains for me to do now is to say we shall be back again next week. So we'll see you then. Goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Simon Brett.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell, and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello and welcome to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. This programme is actually the first to be recorded on our new sound equipment. This equipment filters out all extraneous and unpleasant noises. So I doubt whether you'll hear our panellists this week. They are Barry Cryer and Mike Harding on my left. Willie Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor on my right. Not forgetting our wonderful bouncy scorer, Samantha. Almost wearing a lovely dress tonight. I think that's worth a 12. Careful. Now then, we're going into the first round, which is called The Last Thing I Remember. This is a variation on the game Famous Last Words, and I shall be asking the teams for the last thing they remember before being totally incapacitated. The winner will be the one with the most marks or bruises. And we're going to start with you, Willie Rushton.
Well, the last thing I remember was asking Sir Geoffrey Howe to explain to me the secret of his success. And then falling very, very slowly backwards.
Mike.
Hello, Colonel Gaddafi. I'm collecting for the American Ex-Servicemen's Home.
Well, the last thing I remember is Barry McGuigan saying to me, "So you think I got a funny little high-pitched voice, do you?"
Last thing I remember was having a gargle in Sellafield.
The last thing I remember, Murray Walker saying, "Well, here comes Nelson Piquet, and as usual he's got his car perfectly under control as he comes..."
Mike.
The last thing I remember before my face went all hairy was saying, "Yes, Dr. Jekyll, I'll try another one."
Any more? Right, well, let's go on now to the point where I give the teams... I'm going to give the teams advance warning of the late arrivals that they'll be announcing later on in the programme. This week they'll be announcing late arrivals at the Teachers Ball. The Teachers Ball. And we hurry along to a game called Gargle Gargle. And this, as you probably guessed from the title, is a gargling round. One team will gargle a well-known song and another team will... well, the other team will try to identify it. Tim and Willie will begin gargling as soon as the studio audience have donned their waterproof clothing, which is... Tim and Willie, now.
teeth came out.
Last orders, please.
My chicken's died.
I think that's enough, don't you?
I think it's enough, too.
That was a medley.
So, Mike and Barry, can you have any idea what that tune was?
They've changed the tempo. I thought it was night and day at first.
Yeah.
Then we thought it was Gilly Gilly off and for
Yeah, we had
we thought that.
phase when we thought that. I lost the will to live halfway through.
Fly on the Manning trapeze.
Yeah. Girl from Ipanema.
Correct.
I thought.
Brilliant. Could you think about You're playing with us.
Tumultuous applause there for... And let's see what you can do with your gargle now, Mike and Barry.
This glass is flat.
That's it, really?
Well,
This is in the Uruguayan police manual, you know.
I didn't hear any tune at all.
No. Just
We
saw
shared it.
an old grey-haired man dying.
Come back, Barry.
He spat out the second chorus.
Do you want to give them a clue?
Hello.
What a rotten song. What a rotten
the
song.
laughing policeman.
What a rotten song.
Not the gardening policeman.
Trying to miss me.
Policeman, in my view.
And here's Samantha now with the score up to now.
Oh.
Thank you. Limericks. Limericks is the name of this next round. I'm going to ask you teams to make up some limericks that are suitable for broadcasting, so it'll all be over in a flash. I'll give you the first line, and then you take one line each, and we'll start with you, Barry Cryer. There was a young duchess called Fergie.
Who went down with a touch of the lurgy.
When Andrew came home, he slipped her a bone,
Which his mother had meant for a Kurgi.
Well, Tim gets the sympathy vote.
And the Bob Martin.
Willie, I'm going to start you off on this line. A lion with a surgical truss.
like a gargle. A lion with a surgical truss. Said, I don't want to make any fuss. But that damn unicorn...
Oh, good.
Keeps on showing me soft porn.
It's not a thing that I care to discuss. Well, finished it.
Yeah.
Mike, here's the line for you. As they banged in the bed of hard nails...
Woohoo, said the Princess of Wales.
Uncanny, she could almost have been here. She blew him a kiss.
I said, we've never done this.
In top hat and white tie and tail.
Teams are inspired tonight. One way to deal with that is to throw a line at you, Tim.
Cruel and accurate.
This involves some mispronunciation by me, but I can't help that. A warped taxidermist from Stoke
was stuffing a pig in a poke.
Said the porker, hey, Fred.
I'm very far from dead. Is this your idea of a joke?
There you go.
Right, well now, as everyone listening will know, the sale of Mornington Crescent fell through last week, and this means that the ban on the game has now been lifted and we're once again able to play it. And for the benefit now of those of you who may have forgotten the rules during its prolonged absence, we're going to play an absolutely straight version in its simplest form. So keep it simple, teams, please, so that people can catch up on the rules. We'll ask you, Barry, to make the first move, please.
Langham Street. An old one, but yes, it's all right for starters.
Our report is at Portland Place.
Portland Place? Well, I checked out. I remember the last time that I came, I got away with this, so I'll try it again, because it's the last one on the Northern Line, before it was closed down in 1947. Oldham Mumps. It was allowed then, we checked it in the book.
Oldham
Mumps.
Oldham Mumps.
Mumps, yeah. It's a station, it's the last one on the Northern Line.
Now I remember why he hasn't been back for a long time. Oh, dear. Mill Street, I suppose.
Mill? Old Street.
Fleet Street. She's gone to Wapping.
Gooch
Makes it more confusing.
Gooch Street. Mornington Crescent.
Ah.
Yes.
Wow.
You
don't mind the back
by
is
that,
back.
Barry.
fair under the old rules.
Barry looks a bit perplexed.
He hates losing.
No, let him have it. It's all right. It's all right.
There's a man in the audience nodding vigorously. Wake him up, somebody. We're going to play the game now called Paranoia. Team A decides that there is something wrong with Team B, and Team B have to guess what is wrong with themselves by asking questions. Team A reply in a manner appropriate to Team B's affliction. What we're going to do now is to put this up on the studio computer, and here's the mystery voice to tell you at home.
Mike and Barry think they are Sun reporters. Sun reporters.
Well, Barry and Mike, this is your affliction, which has been notified to the people listening at home. So, Barry and Mike, will you start your inquiries as to what your affliction is?
Is it collectively the two of us, or are we two individuals in this affliction?
An extraordinary number of long-syllabled words. I think he rummaged through the thesaurus for that little lot.
Congratulations, we underestimated
Well
it.
done.
It's impossible to underestimate me.
But we both got it.
Oh, yes.
That's more like
That's
it.
what he asked for. Like it.
They
Have you met
both
my
got it, I can
interpreter?
see it now.
Yes.
Is
Can I spell that
physical-
for you? Y-E-S, just in case you want to...
Physical or mental? In the body or in the head?
I think it starts in the mind and affects the body.
But number 3 is more physical.
Is humility involved in this?
Certainly not. Do we imagine we're members of the government?
Yes.
Is it a form of animal?
Yes.
Now that was misleading. It's positively a whopping lie.
Are we real or mythical creatures?
Too real.
Creatures is the right word.
And real's quite good.
Got to be
Politics involved in any way?
Certainly not.
Nah. Unless you read the small print.
Is it to do with congenital lying?
Oh, yes.
Robert Maxwell, Richard Murdoch newspapers?
Richard Murdoch?
Getting there,
Sharp. We think we're any sharp.
No.
Give us a clue.
We've given you so many.
Oh, but we didn't spot them.
No, you wouldn't.
Clues like Murdoch.
It's to do with obtuseness.
Well, you wave your arms around.
I'll concentrate on one particular organ.
Think of our shapely hostess.
Pardon?
Samantha Fox.
Yes.
So I've heard, but no, just think about it.
Roy Rogers. Now, come on. We
think we
work
write
for
for the
tabloid
Sunday Times.
newspapers.
Hey,
We are
tabloid.
Sun reporters.
Yes.
Oh, dear.
Right, Tim and Willie, if you can get your answer in rather less time than it takes an elephant to give birth. Your affliction's going up on the computer board, and here it is for you at home.
Tim and Willie think they are paranoid. Paranoid.
Ah, stunned silence from the studio audience here, but not, I hope, from Tim and Willie, who'll start questioning now.
Do we both have paranoid feelings about this?
I don't know why you...
Well, I don't know why you're so worried about it. It's quite easy.
It's all right. Just relax. It's all right.
We're paranoid.
Well, it bounced up, didn't it, overall?
We're going on to a musical round now.
Pretty close.
I'd like to take the opportunity to say that it's lovely to have Colin Sell back on the programme.
Yeah.
But, like George Washington, I cannot tell a lie, so I won't say it. I'm going to ask each team to sing a medley, and during the medley it'll be their task to censor, by means of a buzzer, any words which they consider will outrage public decency and inflate Mrs. Whitehouse's telephone bill.
Frighten the horses.
So, Barry and Mike, now, I'm going to ask you to sing a medley from the Oh, What a Lovely War songbook.
Goodbye, Dolly, I must you. Oh, it breaks my heart to go. Something tells me I am needed at the front to the foe. See, the soldier boys up, and I can no longer hark. I hear the Dolly Gray.
Goodbye, goodbye, wipe the baby dear from your... And then he, way up the river he would, he'd give her, then he'd, and now and then she would, he went, he'd around and then they'd again, and then he'd, a little further he would, oh, then he'd drop both his, take a few more encores, and then he'd...
Okay, now, Willie and Tim, I want you to sing something from the High Society songbook.
I love you, Samantha.
Jiggling.
And I will never remember, Samantha, I'm a one guy. Together, Samantha, we could a star and it high. Remember, Samantha, I'm a one guy. And if some distant day you decided to say, get along, go away. Remember, Samantha, I'm a one guy. You and you, me, true. So on and on it will always be true. For you and I have a guardian angel on high with nothing to but to you and to me forever true. Who wants to a millionaire? Flashy everywhere. I don't. Who wants the bother of a estate? Estate is something I'd hate. Who wants in champagne? I don't. Who wants a supersonic? I don't. Who wants a Cartier's too? I don't. And I don't, 'cause all I is you.
And we go on to a round which is called second-hand car salesman jargon. I'd like the teams to give us some examples of the jargon second-hand car salesmen use, and then tell us what it means. We'll start with you. Who should we start with? You look pretty creative at the moment. Tim.
A bargain not to be missed. Everyone else has hit it.
You'll enjoy a spin in this. Means just try braking on a wet road.
Only 250,000 miles on the clock, but you should have seen what it said on the eyeglass.
One careful owner. The other 32 were nutters.
Take you to Paris and back, 1 tank of petrol, as long as you live in Versailles.
You won't see upholstery like this every day. Means you won't see upholstery like this every day.
Ample boot space. Room for at least 2 pairs or 4 pairs of carpet slippers.
It's a fun car. The salesmen in the back room are rolling all over the floor.
Fitted with child-proof locks. A child may not be able to break into it, but everyone else can.
1 previous
I'll do the other
owner,
one again.
Evel Knievel. 2 previous owners, Starsky and Hutch.
They don't make them like this anymore. They got fed up being sued.
Cross between an Allegro and a Rover. Sort of leg over.
Current MOT. There's this garage in Wandsworth.
Righto, teams. Well, that was jolly good. We're going to play...
Enjoyed that.
We're going to play the round which is called Pick-Up Song. In this round, one team starts singing a song and then stops on a word in the lyric. The opposing team must then take up that word or the last syllable to make it sometimes a bit easier. But they must sing a different song containing that word or syllable. So we'll start with you, because I know you like these musical rounds. Barry Cryer.
By the light of the silver.
Willie.
Silver threads among the gold. It's an original tune, but it's...
Baby, it's gold outside. Baby, it's gold outside. Oh, baby.
It's because I'm a Londoner that I love... Lon. I love.
Lon.
I love.
Lon is the name of my butcher. He's a bit of a lad. No, you wouldn't know that one.
Old meat.
I just made it up.
Love. It was love originally.
Lon. Dun pride has been handed down to us.
A soggy day in London town had me low.
Dolly.
Blow, Dolly. Just, this is Joe.
Where does Joe come into it?
Well, he's saying this is Louis, Dolly, or whatever. It could be Joe.
Show me the way to go home. I'm tired.
Tired of living, scared of dying.
And
Dying, went the trolley.
That's it.
Let's do another... I enjoyed that. Let's do another one.
You'd like to join in this round, perhaps?
Let's do another one. We'll start with you, Tim.
Once I had a secret love that dwelt...
Nice. Dwelt.
In marble halls. I dreamt I dwelt in marble halls.
Halls of me. Why not take all of me?
Me and my shadow.
No hint. Shadow nurse.
Sailing down the
Abba Nagila Abba.
To tell you the truth, I've forgotten how that game ends. We're going to do one now that I know all about. This is the point in the programme where I sit back and relax and listen to your announcements, teams, of the late arrivals at the Teachers' Ball.
Oh, they've walked out.
Free for all, anybody can start.
There was one on the playing fields of Eton's, and their son Walter Loo.
Wendy Bell goes.
Would you welcome, please, this rather sickly couple of people, Mr. Lesson and also Mrs. Games?
Nice.
I was lucky enough to bump into Sir Raving Looney and effect the following introduction. Sir Keith Joseph, Sir Raving Looney.
From Spain, is to family. His cousins Juan and Juan is to...
Oh, yes.
Also from the common market from Germany, welcome, please, Herr Zappunos and his son Hans Zappunos.
Oh, here's the woodwork class, all dressed up as lumberjack dancers, doing their logarithms.
Teacher at the end of his tether. From Mongolia, you'll be the death of me.
Welcome, please, the sadistic head and assistant head, that's Ben Dover and I Wackham Daly.
And their cousin, Ivor Kane.
There's the biology master, Des Ectofrog.
Wells.
With his hen, Uti. N-U-T, you see. I should have stuck with Des, I think.
Mr. and Mrs. Pulfer and their daughter, Anna Pulfer, the teacher. An apple for them.
Oh. There's Captain Gone. Just got his sea levels.
From Nepal, the Gurkha family, Tension, and their son, Indy Tension.
And his drunken girlfriend, Multiplication.
I'm from Sweden.
Here they come.
Because they always come from Sweden. Last lesson and head of school.
And pedagogue.
And the band for the ball are marked register and the absence. Who replaced the advertised band, a German umpire duet called Kurt Answers and Hands Up.
Well, I hate to interrupt the fun, but it's time to say that that's all for this week. Join us again next time. From all of us, goodbye.
Tim Brooke-Taylor, Barry Cryer, Mike Harding and Willie Rushton were being given silly things to do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sells setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Paul Mayhew Archer.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Dave Lee and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Hello. Well, first of all, let me introduce the curious assemblage who will hereinafter be referred to as the teams. On the one hand, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton. And on the other hand, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. They'll be competing for points, which I shall award or not, as the case may be. The first round is called Censored Songs. I'm going to ask each of you to sing a song, and during the song it will be your task to censor, by means of a buzzer, any words considered by you to be likely to outrage public decency or frighten the horses. So, fingers on the do-it-yourself Mary Whitehouse kit, and away we go. Barry, I'm going to ask you to start with a touch of the wartime nostalgia.
We'll again, don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll again some sunny day. Keep through, just like you always do, till the blue skies drive the dark clouds far away. So will you please
to the folks that I tell them I won't be long. They'll be happy to know that as you saw me, I was real again. Don't know where, don't know when, but I know we'll again some sunny day.
Very good. I prefer that, in fact, to the original. Willie Rushton now, something from the Fred Astaire songbook, I believe.
The best things happen when you're... Things you would not do at home come naturally on the floor. For soon becomes when you hold her in your arms that you've never before. Even guys with two left right, if the girl is sweet, and if by chance there should smile, proving that the best things happen when you... The voice does it.
Fine, well that puts Barry and Graeme in the lead, but Willie and Tim have more marks. This is where I introduce a round that's played at the end of the programme in order to give the teams time to think of silly names for people arriving at the Teachers Ball. We've had that suggestion for an occasion sent in by the Reverend Arnold Page, and just to keep the team on their toes, he sent a couple of suggestions in himself. Mr. and Mrs. Thmetic and their son Arithmetic, and Mr. and Mrs. Dent Romance and their son Student Romance. We shall see how you fare at the end of the programme. Now, tag wrestling. In this round, I'm going to give each team the payoff of a story, and I shall then start one of you off telling a story to fit your punchline. And then when I feel like it, I shall press my buzzer, which goes like that, and a member from the opposing team will have to take up that story, but make it fit his punchline. Now, Tim and Willie, your punchline is, and I'll give it to you slowly so you can write it down. So the hedgehog pounced, and custard flooded the brewery. So the hedgehog pounced and custard flooded the brewery. Have you got that?
Yes.
Barry and Graeme, yours coming up. The choir boy went peep, peep, but the cactus wobbled as they sat. Sat.
As they sat.
As they sat. Right. Now, to start off, as I gave you yours first, and you've had a bit of time to think, Tim Brooke-Taylor, start us off.
Chief Inspector Hodgkinson, known as the Hedgehog at the Yard, was strolling along outside Buckingham Palace when he suddenly heard sounds of merriment. It was the young prince's birthday party going on. Now, the young prince, as we all know, is called Prince Andrew. Oh.
Graeme Garden.
Prince Andrew is, in fact, a member of the local choir, the Buckingham Palace Choirs, and is known as a choir boy. Prince Andrew was deeply upset to learn of the recent demise of Hedgehog of the Yard, as he knew him, and attended the funeral. And shortly after that, went on a tour of America.
Over to Willie Rushton.
Where indeed? They went to Milwaukee, where brewers go quite berserk, but it was during Prohibition. So the brewers, quite naturally, in those days, turned to producing various forms of other liquid, which they could make with the same vats, like steaming implements. Viz, for instance, custard, which is where the whole mystery comes up.
Barry Cryer?
An interesting sidelight, but that's having nothing to do with this story. They did, in fact, they were taken out, in fact, on a day excursion to the desert, and Prince Andrew, known, of course, as the choir boy, was invited to sing with the rest of the choir in the desert. Now, there's a quaint old tradition in the Mojave Desert, among the Indians of the Mojave Desert, a cry of peep, peep, to tribe.
Tim?
Which they make when they wish to go for a short holiday. While on holiday, one of these Indians happened to get the film rights of a British film about an ex-Scotland Yard man called the Hedgehog, but it had to be set in America, of course, for the American audience. Where better than Milwaukee, where the brewers produce custard. So the film starts.
I have this great idea, boss. Cactus custard.
Tell me all about it. as soon as these choir boys have left the room, said the boss of the brewery. They are about to demonstrate the strange cry of the Indians of the Mojave Desert.
Indian choir boys are being wholly irrelevant to the film. The producer says we cannot have more of this, but I do like the inspector. He is excellent. I like the references to prohibition. Those we will keep in, and the custard, it makes for a wonderful denouement. I can almost imagine a denouement now with the inspector.
Suddenly, the head of the studio walked in. I have my own ideas on this story. We build up to a climax in the desert, where you have this lone choir boy in the rays of the setting sun.
What am I talking about, he said. I'm having one of my fits again. What I meant to say was the final denouement of this is when the brewery must be destroyed.
Oh, the head. And the choir boy, played by Doris Day, comes in with a motor horn and finds this cactus, and then for no reason at all, this is the best part of the movie.
Doris Day could play the inspector. That isn't bad, said the producer. Or indeed, you could play the custard with Howard Keel possibly doing the brewery number. Now, there's this huge final scene with the Busby Berkeley. It's always the brewery. There's the yellowness of the custard spreading around. And there's the magnificent final scene with Hedgehog, in all his glory,
he suddenly observes the ancient custom of cactus sitting, taking place before him across the floor.
Turned round in a wild moment, the hedgehog turned round. And he turned round again. He was getting dizzy. At this moment, he decided to destroy the brewery, and the hedgehog pounced, and custard flooded the brewery.
Excellent. I'll give you the score later when I've had time to recover from that round. And we go on to the next round, which is the musical story, which is one that we've heard before. In this round, Dave Lee will play a tune, and one of you must start a story relating to the title or mood of that song. And at a signal, Dave will then change the tune, and a member of the opposite team will take up the story, but fitting it to the new tune. Do you all understand that perfectly?
No.
Right. And Barry, we'll start with you. So listen to your tune from Dave Lee.
It was during Vespers that Cyril realised that he didn't want to be a choir boy, but in fact a chief inspector at Scotland Yard. He ran down the aisle, his young feet clattering upon the ancient stone. "Where are you going?" they all cried. "I'm going to Scotland Yard," he cried, and rushed down to the station, across the platform, and boarded a train to Willie.
To the offices of Bryant and May. Little-known theatrical impresarios. He said, "Don't waste your time, boy," they said. Going into the police business, he said, "You're not large enough. You haven't got the knees for it." He said, "Look, go into show business. I mean, a voice like yours, you could go to..."
Graeme Garden.
You could go to have piano lessons. There's a very good man, plays on Sundays down the old Bull and Bush. You go and see him, he'll set you up. "Thank you very much," said the choir boy, whose name had escaped everybody's mind. Cyril. And off Cyril went. Now, the old Bull and Bush was a real rumbustious old pub with people swilling beer, sipping gins, and there in the corner he spied...
Oh, dear. Tim Brooke-Taylor, will you wind up the story with this one?
Certainly. 3 blind mice. At that moment, 4 pink elephants emerged from a doorway. 5 bats that shrieked, "Harold Wilson for king." At that moment, we all woke up and it was a happy end.
Well, all of you who've been following this game so far will be wanting to know what the score is. Graeme and Barry won. Willie and Tim in the lead by quite a margin, 1.5. And we go on to a game that's called Word for Word. In this round, one of the members of the team says a word and his partner must say another word totally unconnected with the first, and so on. The other team may challenge and try and prove a connection. They have buzzers, and as soon as they buzz the buzzers, I will ask them to prove the connection. I'm going to start now with you, Willie Rushton. My first word for you is braces.
Horse meat.
Alarm clock.
Ashtray.
Red light.
Blowing red end.
A challenge from Barry
ashtray.
Cryer.
Blowing red end of cigarette ashtray, red light ashtray. Really.
Very clever. Very good.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
I think I'll give you that one. Now then, it's you to start then, Graeme Garden, with the word mug.
Perambulator.
Challenge from, I didn't clear my, who was that challenge? Was that Tim?
They rhyme in Chinese.
Sideways.
You're right as far as Chinese spelling is concerned, but in point of fact, the pronunciation is different. So I'm not going to allow.
Just want to say that.
Will you? What did you get? How far did you get? Perambulator. Start with that one, then.
So it's Graeme again, is it?
Yes.
With another word?
I'll give you another word. Yes. Grope.
Light. Theodolite. Microphone. Shoelace. Artichoke. Knee. Pentecost.
What?
Spinach.
I'm watching.
Drama. Arrow.
Challenge there from Willie.
Drama and arrows, westerns, that sort of thing. It's not funny.
Yes, I'll allow that one. We did say drama.
Arrow's got to be something called Flaming Arrow with Elvis Presley or something.
Good challenge.
Thought we'd slip that one past.
I would start, Tim, it's over to you now, and your word is sordid.
Is it? Oh, I see. Willie Rushton. It's 2 words. Rushton.
Vestibule.
Exit.
Mousetrap.
Graeme.
I think vestibule and exit have something in common.
I would have thought so.
You go in through them both.
Not in my book.
If you go in
I haven't read your book.
If you go in through them both, it can't have anything to do with an exit, can it? So
we carry on.
Willie Rushton, starting off again with the word tape.
Archbishop.
Microphone.
Worm.
Pole.
Graeme, I think I'll award you without listening to your review.
Archbishop and microphone. Or indeed worm and hole.
Yes.
Yes. So,
Don't need to say any more there, really.
right, Barry, will you start off for your team? This will be the last one now. And it's the word tip.
Pardon?
Thank you, Tim.
T-I-P, tip.
Meteorite.
Meteorite after the show. What did you say? Meteorite?
Yes, so
Wig.
do.
Wig, off the top of my head.
Hair, bit under the arm.
Tim, you challenge.
Bell.
I hoped you wouldn't do.
Wig and hair.
I won't allow that one because it was H-A-R-E, wasn't it?
Yes, of course it was, yes.
Right, will you start very quickly then with tin opener?
Man. Tinned man, which is very popular in certain parts of Africa.
Very good. Right. Well, that alters the score considerably. Now we go on to ad-lib. Round which is called ad-lib poem. The teams are going to make up a poem. Each team member must keep going until I press the buzzer, which I'll do whenever I like, and then a member of the opposing team must take over. This goes on until the natural artistic conclusion is reached or until I simply can't stand it anymore. The first line of your poem is, and I'm going to ask Graeme Garden to start the poem off. And your first line, Graeme, is, so off I set with bated breath to luncheon at the vicar's.
So off I set with bated breath to luncheon at the vicar's. And I must say that I did hope my wife would bring her tickers, her 2 alarm clocks that she wore upon each wrist each day. And every time when she got up each morning I would say, by God, surely thou not going to wear 2 clocks again? Oh, yes, she said.
It is extremely fashionable and reminds me I'm not dead. Because living with you is extremely boring. Because all you do constantly is talk about the flooring. I know you never wanted to go into the church.
Barry.
And if you do, you leave me in the lurch. By now I am demented, I am deranged, but I have realized the meter it has changed. But still I spoke to her as we both quaffed a cup of tea. I said to her, my love, Are you glad to be wed to me? There is one thing I must say, lad, she said, with great regret.
I want a great big furry thing. You'd call it a big great pet. He said, is that what I'd call it, love? She said, you would, I trow. She said, you mean a pig, or even possibly a sow? She said, he said, I forget which now.
It doesn't matter much. But if you want to have a sow, then I must build a hut. But sows, my dear, my wife explained, they live inside a sty.
Oh, said the vicar, me, oh me, I'll get the meter right, oh my. What I could do for your pet, my dear, my duck, my dove, is tear all the flooring up and build something to put up above these amazing animals that you are collecting once a week.
Stanley's a vicar who cannot speak. Cannot speak, the vicar said. Speak, nay, nay.
At least I heard that's what he did. From an old poacher man. He lived on yonder hill, he did. And he had a frying pan. And in that pan he'd cook and cook. And things you've never heard.
One day, I'll tell you, and it's true, I saw him cook a bird. There's nothing wrong with that, my dear, the vicar then replied. Right here, I said, while you watch your tongue. Then I continued, saying that I saw this poacher man bird. But when they heard the cooking birds,
In certain positions for career. Right, sir. Why not cook choir boy? He'd be tasty. Go. I think again. I think I've been hit. He said, and I don't think, yes, why don't we cook the sow? And the vicar said, oh, that's very well, but oh.
Very good. We'll leave that question hanging. Now to the blues, and for this round each team will give the other a topic for a blues, which is Sally in bed.
But didn't like to look up at home.
So I took myself round.
Oh yeah.
To the Lionel Blair dancing school.
Ah, sure you did, yeah. He said, what are your qualifications, Ducky?
I said I've got 24,000 sequins and 14 yards of tulle.
Oh, no.
I should have told you at the beginning of that round that I'm asked to mark this one for wit, cleanliness and brevity.
I know. And lack of
Anyway,
dressmaking
Tim and
goods.
Willie, it's your turn to give a subject, please, to Barry and Graeme.
The Crufts dog show, Crufts.
I woke up this morning, took my dog along to Crufts. Yes, I did. Yeah, I did. Oh, you better please. Yes, I did.
He was molded badly. Molded badly it was. His fur was coming out in great big chunks. Great big chunks.
Great big chunks. And was boy, he
He had a speech impediment.
Instead of barking, he used to go ruffs.
Thank you, Sonny Terry and Brownie McGee. This is the point of the programme where I go home so that I can miss your announcements of the arrivals at the Teachers' Ball. So as soon as you've thought of one, start it off, and I'll be back later.
Mr. and Mrs. Mattix and their rather posh daughter, Martha Mattix. Oh, please welcome.
Mr. and Mrs. present, and their children. Smith, present. Wilkinson.
And Mr. and Mrs. Master Study.
Oh. They were
and their son, Ed, Master Study.
Pray be crouched. For Mr. and Mrs. London Education Authority and their daughter, Ina London.
Please give a friendlier welcome, please, to Mr. and Mrs. Bun and their pyromaniac son, known as the Bun Son Burner.
Oh. Have you spotted over there in the doorway?
Yes, I have.
Mr. and Mrs. Gibrasasod and their son, Al Gibrasasod.
Hurriedly followed, and will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Nometry and their horse, Trigger.
While we're on the subject of pyromania, would you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Scale and their fur-raising son, Burnham Scale.
Let us hear it for Mr. and Mrs. Igiter and their colourful offspring from the deep south, Gaudy Amos Igiter.
Oh, no. Mr. and Mrs. Turchips and their daughter, Miss Turchips. Who's just Miss Turchips.
And will you welcome, please, a warm hand.
I'll squash in the doorway.
Quit pushing, please. For Mr. and Mrs. Kate of Education and their distinguished military son, General Sir Tiffy Kate of Education.
Followed by corporal punishment. Not to mention Mr. and Mrs. Bottom and their daughter Kay Bottom.
Mr. and Mrs. Day Levels and their son Owen Day Levels.
At this point, ladies and gentlemen, at this point we come to the end of our contest. The score is a very interesting score at the moment.
What is the score?
I'll tell you.
Are we behind?
Tim and Willie are behind.
Oh, in that case, would you please welcome Mr. and Mrs. Slips Drive Me Mad and their son, Jim Slips Drive Me Mad, Mr. and Mrs. Buss and their daughter, Syllabus.
Mr. and Mrs. Apple for the teacher.
Best of luck.
And their Granny Smith.
Well, with Graeme and Barry fighting back courageously.
And also their French grammar.
That last insert puts Tim and Willie in the lead for this week. And unless the BBC comes to their senses in the meantime, we shall all be back with you again next week.
We present I'm Sorry, I Haven't a Clue, the antidote to panel games. At the piano is Colin Sell and your chairman is Humphrey Lyttelton.
Thank you, and welcome to the 9th programme in this series of I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue. And as regular listeners will know, we've reached the stage where we're down to just 2 teams, and they'll be battling today for the chance to meet each other in the final next week. They are, representing Land's End and Potter's Bar, William Rushton and Tim Brooke-Taylor. And representing Wembley Park and all stations to Stanmore, Barry Cryer and Graeme Garden. A recent London flop was said by one critic to leave the British musical still floundering at the foot of the table. Presumably he knew what he was talking about. In this, our first round, the teams are invited to come up with their own ideas for a typical British musical. And we'll start with you, Barry Cryer.
A British musical. Hello, Dollis Hill. More musical bent. Oh, Cahampton. With hit songs in it. Surrey with the fringe on top. Oh, what a beautiful Mornington Crescent. Very Tory folk should stick together.
Willie.
I was thinking of doing the Cyril Lord story, but I couldn't think of any carpet jokes.
Oh, you could. Go on.
No, I can't. No, I thought that Dennis Hull was a possible for a musical.
Definitely.
Called Anyone for Dennis, and have things like the Ref song. Or I'm Singing in the Drought. It ends up in exciting moments when he does the anniversary vault. I don't think of anything else.
Right, Graeme Garden.
Howell's Things in Glockamorrow.
Howls of mirth.
That's why he walks like that, I think.
Singing in the Drought was funny. How about one about after the King and I? You've got to have one about our royal family, my husband and I.
Excellent.
Songs like Hello, Young Horses, and Shall We Prance, and The March of Master Peter Phillips. Things like that.
Getting to jump you. No. On a clear round, you can see forever.
Kiss in the stables.
Nay.
Your turn, Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Well, I thought the recent bread strike with a good subject for a British musical. They're all disconnected in little pieces, so I thought I'd call it Crumbs. And there's songs like Loaf is a Many Splendid Thing. Now, what else have they got? They all the girls in the bread the factory. They stand around the drum where the flour is, so that they can sing the flour drum song.
Mother's pride has been handed down to
Which is the hit song from this musical. That.
Hostess with the toasters.
Once I had a secret loaf. Trust in me.
The bun in the oven.
Tim Brooke-Taylor wins that round, and this is where I tell you, teams, that you've got to be thinking from now on of your late arrivals for the Musicians' Ball. The late arrivals at the Musicians' Ball. We'll come to that at the end. And now, by one of those happy coincidences, we're going to have a musical round. Teams, I want you to sing a snatch of grand opera from a selected passage which I'll give you, and it will be accompanied by Colin Sell at the piano. And for this season at Glyndebourne, Graeme and Barry, I want you to sing mother-in-law jokes.
I missed the train.
I won't say my mother-in-law's fat, but when my father-in-law carried her over the threshold, he had to make 2 trips.
I riposte. I won't say that my mother-in-law is fat, but she once fell on the floor and rocked herself to sleep trying to get up.
It's amazing how far the human skin will stretch.
True.
I won't say my mother-in-law's fat butt. You should say her fat butt. But when she walks down the street, the weighing machines jump back into the doorways.
And when she sits around the house, she really sits around the house. But I digress.
You're not wrong, Squire.
I won't say my mother-in-law is fat, but her vital statistics are 73.
You astound me.
58.
You are putting me on.
109.
Enough!
And that's only one leg.
How do you leave off?
There can be no two ways about it.
I catch your drift. She's fat, she's fat, she's fat, she's fat, 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 fat. She's fat.
That's the first time we've had a standing ovation on this program.
He's sat down again now.
What's the next round? What's the next round?
It's you, Willie and Tim, have got to sing an opera. You're not going to get out of it as easily as that. Although,
Do you take money?
your operatic theme has a utilitarian purpose. For our listeners at home to take notes, I want you to sing the radio wavelength changes.
At dictation speed.
On the 23rd of November 1978, a new international frequency agreement comes into force. Get away.
Most listeners will have to tune to different points on the dial to receive these programs.
But in many cases, the standard of reception will be better. Ho, ho, ho. New tuning positions.
After the 23rd of November 1978, listeners will still be able to tune to familiar positions on the dial.
But in most cases, these positions will provide different services.
Where listeners now get Radio 1.
After November 1978, they will get Radio 3.
Radio 2.
Will be Radio 4.
Radio 3.
Open brackets, this frequency will be used for the BBC's external services. Close bracket.
Radio 4.
Radio 2.
Radio 4.
Radio 2. Radio 1.
External services, 1088 kilohertz, 276 meters. Confusing, isn't it? One more time.
Daring.
Radio 1.
Radio 3.
Radio 2.
Radio 4.
Radio 3.
BBC's external services.
Radio 4.
Radio 2.
Radio 4.
Radio 2. Radio 1.
External services.
But maps will be provided.
Well, Tim and Willie are proving absolutely unstoppable in this game. That puts them more points ahead. And now we have one of my favourite rounds, the ad-lib poem. And I know all the team agrees with me that this is the high spot of any show, except this one. Now, teams are going to make up a poem. Each team member must keep going until I press the buzzer. And then a member of the opposing team takes over with the next line. This goes on until we reach a natural artistic conclusion. And the first line of the poem, which is going to be started now by Graeme Garden, is this: chewing gum, Indian ink, rubber goods and porridge. Take it up from there.
Chewing gum, Indian ink, rubber goods and porridge. Does it have to rhyme?
Does what have to rhyme?
Porridge.
Not necessarily.
Chewing gum, Indian ink, rubber goods and porridge were all considered very nice by Arthur Stanley Coleridge. The Coleridges, they lived in Penge, a most suburban lot.
They were the toast of the neighbourhood because of their cooking pot. This pot would be boiling on the stove all day long, it would.
Their cooking was extensive, but it wasn't very good. Their stew defied belief, it did. Their mash would make you run.
Containing, as it did, the ink, rubber goods, porridge and gum.
Yeah, I think we'll conclude that one there, because I think it actually made an absolutely perfect poem, so that gives us time to do another one. And we're going to start this one with you.
That'll teach us.
With you, Tim Brooke-Taylor, will you take this
Oh,
one?
no.
This one begins: the story I'm about to tell has very little merit.
Weasel jokes. Yeah.
The story I'm about to tell has very little merit. It just goes just like a little ferret. Now, when I said it had no merit, this wasn't really true.
Because it had a singular gift. it could play the kazoo. This ferret in a pub at night would rouse such cheers and shouts
that even reverend gentlemen were given to grave doubts.
Even?
Do I believe in God, they cried, when I see this tiny beast?
Do I believe in half a god, a quarter at the least? And contemplating these grave facts along with original sin, they thought, how many ferrets can sit upon the head of a pin? We'll try it out, they cried at once, donning their vestments fine.
You should see the sparkle there, you should see the shine. For they were ferret lovers bold. With great awe. And that it will explain a lot, you see, why they would give them to the poor. The scansion's gone, you probably noticed in this poem strong.
But I shall try and restore it, ere very long. We were in a pub with a ferret and several clerical gents. You may think this poem is not making very much sense, but wait! I promise you, if you've lost faith in our rhyme...
How do you feel with a ferret down your trousers playing the kazoo all the time?
Right, yes. Willie Rushton wins that round. And we go on to a round called Initials round. I'm going to read each team some abbreviations, some initials, and they must tell me what they think each stands for. And then I shall give them the right answer if by any chance it differs from what they've said. Willie Rushton, we'll start with you as you won the last round. And your initials I want you to identify are SPCK.
Spitting porridge can kill. It's a health warning put out by the government on Quaker Oats packets.
But it doesn't look as though you're likely to win this round because that was the Society for Promoting Christian Knowledge.
You nearly said preventing then, didn't you?
Barry Cryer, I'm going to go over to you now. No Sopex, because they always call these names by their onomatopoeic sound. N-O-S-O-P-E-X. Identify that, please. N-O-S-O-P-E-X.
Sorry.
It's no Sopex, please, we're British. OPEC is the Arab oil producing countries, isn't it? Yes.
What's that got to do
No
with it?
Sopex is the Jewish oil. Just a little joke, all listeners. The National Organised Society for the Orderly Preservation of Extinct Xylophones.
Oh, well done.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. For stamina. If only for stamina.
That is right, actually. You could have also said the Northern Sumatra Offshore Petroleum Exploration.
Oh, we could have all said that.
Oh, God. They all
And it
say
would have been
that.
funnier.
I'm surprised we weren't asked to sing it.
Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Yes, sing it.
Here's one that you might know. This one looks a bit easy to me. I don't know. Bupa. B-U-P-A.
Buried under piles of aerosols. I've cleaned that up, too. It is the British United Provident Association, something like that. British, I know it's that one where they don't give you enough money when you're ill. I don't mean it. I paid my subscription. Isn't it British United Provident, is it something like that?
Very nearly. It's the British United Providence Association. So I'll only dock you 10 marks.
If
Graeme Garden.
Bupa combined with the Department of Offshore Pollution, the DOOP, they'd be Bupa-doop. But they
Which
probably
is quite
won't.
rather similar to your one now. Your initials are FRP, which is F-H-P-R-P. F-H-P-R-P.
It's the Faith Healers Protection Racket Practitioners. They're the boys who come round and lay on hands. And he's not very pleased about it.
But he makes that noise.
Well, it's not, actually.
Oh, it's
the
not?
Foreign Hotel Proprietors Rebuilding Programme.
Well, you've got one word right. But in the wrong place. It's the Family Housing Programme Review Panel. Barry. Yours is HGOA.
HGOA. Hang gliding for the old and arthritic. Oh dear, I withdraw that. I'm so near to it. I withdraw.
You're not arthritic.
I'm going to tell you. It's the Houston Grand Opera Association.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is.
And the week's good calls from now from Graeme Garden. Yours is WVS.
WVS stands for the Association of Bad Spellers. Or the Royal and Ancient Order of Water Vole Stranglers.
Well, I suppose, yes. I suppose it is. Right, we go on now to...
What is it really,
It's the Women's Voluntary Service.
Oh, Lord.
There.
I suppose
Right.
Even better.
We go on
Knitted
now.
us an Anderson shelter once.
Once again, it's time to play that popular game, Mornington Crescent. And teams... This week, teams, the bidding must be conducted in the order F, J, O, and W.
Oh, great.
You better jot that down. Because I don't want to
F, J, O, and W.
F, J, O, W.
Is that the same round? Oh, sorry, no.
Let's start now with Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Lonsdale Road.
Finchley Road.
Graham, you're not after me.
You bid in the wrong order.
Not what
I'm not one to gossip.
I'm sorry, I was too eager to jump.
Finchley Road.
St John's Wood High Street.
The Vale.
I'm surprised you didn't challenge that.
Hendon Way. No, it's all right.
It's all right, you're going to let it go?
Yeah, let it go because it'll pay off later.
Tim's challenged himself.
Yeah. The Vale didn't have an F, J, O, or W in it, did it?
It doesn't have to there.
Oh, come on.
It doesn't.
No, it was above the line.
All right. A Hampstead Garden suburb, yes, I take the point.
Any advance on Hampstead Garden? It's you.
Yeah.
There's no way out.
Parliament Hill.
Oh, there is a way out. I know a lot of people that live there that don't think there's a way out.
Willie?
Play safe, Battersea Park.
Wimpole Street.
Good lad.
Upper Wimpole Street.
Lower Wimpole Street.
Oh, it's a one way. Hang on.
I got the J. Yes, exactly. I got the J.
Willie?
3 J's.
And Willie Rushton wins.
Is it 3? Were there 3? Sorry.
Right, and that puts you ahead. Now we have a round which has the subtle title of Playing Tunes on Instruments You Can't Play. No comment from the team, please. One team will play a well-known tune on the Swanee whistle, and the others will have to try to identify it. And Tim and Willie, you're going to begin this one. And Graeme and Barry, that means that you have to identify it. Swanee whistles at the ready. And Tim and Willie, what are you going to play? Let's stop them in their tracks.
They've got to guess it, haven't they?
That's right.
I very nearly fell for that.
We could give the title and then you can
I
guess
want to hear
whether we
what
played
you're
it or not.
Okay,
I was just trying to shorten the damn thing.
A 1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know anymore.
Right. Barry.
Nurse, he's out of bed again. Swanage? No. Place name. Asia.
Everybody in the audience knew it.
Yeah, they all knew it.
Some were dancing to it.
Everyone in the audience sing it.
They were you passed those pieces of paper around earlier.
Oh, America.
Too good.
Yes. Would you like to play it properly, Colin?
Nothing like it.
Right.
See, it wasn't easy.
Now, Graeme and Barry, it's your turn. If I could ask the audience not to give any help.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The editor of the Times, dear sir, I've just heard the first chicken.
Talking to a Martian. Yes. I think that's the biggest cheat I've ever heard.
Nobody does it better. Played very badly.
What do you think it was, Tim?
James Bond.
I don't know the name, I'm afraid. It's the song.
Think of James Bond.
Goldfinger.
Well, it's called The Hot Canary, and that brings us to the round.
Sean Canary. I was trying to help you.
Right. That leads us logically to the round in which I ask the teams to announce their late arrivals for the Musicians' Ball. The Musicians' Ball teams.
Oh, will you welcome? There's come a long way. Wilhelm Furt Angler and his eel Trovatore.
You started with that one.
I'll do it again later.
You welcome, please, Bill Oddie and his son Mel Oddie.
Oh.
Welcome, please.
Yes,
all the way
welcome.
from Sweden.
Oh, Sweden.
Oh. Mr. and Mrs. Knight at the proms, and their son last night of the proms.
Will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Tone and their son Barry Tone, and his man Dolin, who is also a bit of a liar. I just thought I'd say.
He's good for a laugh, old Tim Panelli.
Will you welcome from Ireland, please, the O'Lyns, please, Mr. and Mrs. O'Lynn and their daughter Vi O'Lynn. Mandy Lynn's back.
Mr. and Mrs., will you welcome, please? Suspend your disbelief for the arrival of Mr. and Mrs. Harmonic Orchestra and their son Phil Harmonic Orchestra. And Albert Hall.
Oh, here's Johann Sebastian Bach with the first of the fugue. Just flying in. He's known as Offenbach because he likes a bit of scherzo.
Two lunatic sisters, Claire de Lune and Mandy Lune. She must come back again.
Yes, bring her back.
Accompanied by Charles Forty and his piano.
And Choral Symphony.
Mr.
and Mrs.
Crossing
the doorway. A double booking. Very on, Graham.
Well, will you welcome, please, Mr. and Mrs. Youb and their son, the pornographer, the Blue Dan Youb.
That musical revolutionary Che Umba music.
Mr. and Mrs. Dante and the virginal Anne Dante and her cat gut. Mr. and Mrs. On and their daughter Eunice On.
Sousaphone.
And while we're at it, why won't you welcome, and before you can think of an excuse, here she is, Mr. and Mrs. Raboom, and their daughter, the District Attorney, Tara Raboom, DA. And indeed, Mr. and Mrs. Bumps-a-Daisy, and their son, Hans Bumps-a-Daisy. You know, there's Hans' niece, Anne Bumps-a-Daisy. Mr. and Mrs. Uendo and their rather stupid son, Dim Ian Uendo.
Mr. and Mrs. Stir and their rather taller son, known as the higher Reggie Stir. And Des Cant.
Oh, yeah.
Not what I'd heard.
Oh, he was with me earlier.
That is what I'd heard.
Leaving the teams busily scraping the bottom of the barrel.
Oh, staggering in, Humph, old Pizzicato and Auntie.
A Yuletide visitor, Christmas Carol.
Well, I always say it's nice to end the programme on a good groan, so let's say...
Always leave them shouting for less.
Let's say from all of us this week, goodbye.
Barry Cryer, Graeme Garden, Tim Brooke-Taylor and William Rushton were being given Silly Things to Do by Humphrey Lyttelton, with Colin Sell setting some of them to music. The programme was produced by Geoffrey Perkins.
We present I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, and your chairman tonight, Barry Cryer.
Thank you, and welcome again to I'm Sorry I Haven't a Clue, the panel game that proves that life isn't all misery and bad news, it can be chaos as well. This is a clearly defined panel game with very tightly knit rules, and my name, of course, is Steve McQueen. At the piano we have our very own Mr. David Lee, and confronting each other we have two teams. On my left, listeners, you'll have spotted them on my left. We have first Mr. John Hello Sailor Cleese, partnered by Graeme Goody Garden, and opposing them we do in fact have Bill Let It All Hang Out Oddie and Tim Brooke No Argument Taylor. Let us plunge, gentlemen, into the morass of the game with the first round, which is rather evocatively entitled The Singing Sprint. A member of each team will be asked to sing a song as fast as he possibly can, and then a member of the opposing team will then endeavour to sing the same song even faster. The first contestant will, in fact, be Mr. Tim Brooke-Taylor, who is going to endeavour to sing Gilly Ossenpfeffer... Katzenellenbogen by the Sea, the well-known firm of solicitors. Tim, see how fast you can sing the aforesaid David Lee poised at the keyboard.
There's a tiny house by a tiny stream where a lovely lass had a lovely dream, and the dream came true quite unexpectedly, and Gilly Ossenpfeffer Katzenellenbogen by the Sea. It was all there.
A couple of illies strayed there. I'm bearing that in mind, John, as you in fact to say the very same song to see how fast you can sing it.
There's a tiny house by a tiny stream where a lovely lass had a lovely dream, and the dream came true quite unexpectedly, and Gilly Ossenpfeffer Katzenellenbogen by the Sea.
John took longer, Tim dropped two illies. I'll call that draw. 2 points all, and we in fact now go to Mr. Bill Oddie, who's going to say that wonderful song from the film starring the immortal Eamon Andrews. The song is Do, Re, Mi. Bill, please.
Don't count that, wait a minute. I'm taking a breath. Do a dear, a female dear, Ray, drop a collar on me, and name I call myself, all along the way to run. So a needle pudding said, Lord, let's pull it out tea and beef with jam and bread, which brings me back to dog.
I made that about 6 seconds, 6-ish. Graeme Garden, would you do likewise?
Do a dear, a female dear, Ray, drop a collar on me, and name I call myself, all along the way to run. So a needle pudding and Lord, let's pull it out tea, and then bread, which brings me back to dog.
Objection by Mr. Tim Brooke-Taylor.
Dear.
Pardon?
A femal deer.
A femal deer?
Yeah.
I'm going to make that a draw. I'm going to make the whole round a draw. 4 all. Too much gibberish about. The next thing I have to do is to set up something that the teams are going to do later in the programme. You'll keep listening. Late arrivals. We want the names, gentlemen, of rather silly people, or the silly names of people who are going to arrive at a certain function. Would you think of some silly people who are going to arrive late at the musicians' ball? The musicians' ball. And we'll be coming back to that later in the programme. In the next round, was going to be on current affairs, but none of the teams had ever had an affair with a current. Please, you're not kind enough. This round is called tag wrestling, I should explain. Tag meaning tagline, the punchline, the end line of some story. I'm going to give each team the tagline of a story or anecdote, and I shall start with one team who must tell a story ending in their tagline. When I press my buzzer, the story passes to the other side, who must work towards the finishing line that I've given them. The winning team is the one who reaches their tagline first. Tim and Bill, your tagline. Suddenly the moon came up over Bangkok. Suddenly the moon came up over Bangkok, and Dr. Muller closed his diary for the last time. Too easy, but that's the way we started. And at the same moment, simultaneously we cry, Graeme and John are going to construct a story finishing with the line, wham! Exclamation mark. And the Christmas pudding disappeared into the Mersey Tunnel. I'm going to recapitulate. They can't touch you for it. The Tim and Bill story finishes, suddenly the moon came up over Bangkok and Dr. Muller closed his diary for the last time. Graeme and John's story, wham, and the Christmas pudding disappeared into the Mersey Tunnel. There's a sort of 10-second-ish air about this, but we will in fact start with Mr. Bill Oddie.
The scene, Bangkok, India. The chief character, Bangkok isn't in India. Well, there is a Bangkok in India, actually, and that's where... Don't distract me.
John, please.
Meanwhile, several thousand miles away, while listening to news of the events in Bangkok.
Tim Brooke-Taylor.
And the events that were happening in Bangkok that they were listening to was of Dr. Muller, who had...
Graeme Garden.
Recently died.
You've got 2 seconds, Graeme.
It was Christmas, and my father...
You mustn't get applause. Back to Bill.
And at that moment, the doctor came in and said, I'm sorry, there's been a mistake. Dr. Muller is by no means dead. Dying, yes.
John, please.
But there is a phone call from him from his famous footballing son, Muller of Bayern Munich, who only this evening are playing Liverpool at Anfield.
Tim Brooke-Taylor.
But I digress, he said. At that moment, Dr. Muller, newly awakened from the dead, picked up his diary...
Graeme Garden.
Dropped dead. But his son, playing at Anfield, popped into our house to have a slice of Christmas pudding.
And said, do you mind if I turn on the television for a few minutes? He turned on the television, what should he see but Dr. Muller? A film of him, dead he was, but...
At that moment, the Christmas pudding was dropped. Muller, falling forwards from the shock of seeing his father on the television, struck it with his head and wham!
And said, I've never seen a football look like that. It looks more like the moon to me. It reminds me of a time in Bangkok when suddenly...
Oh, forget the story, he said, kicking the pudding, wham! And the Christmas pudding disappeared into the Mersey Tunnel.
Oh, give it to yes. Graeme and John 2-0, but we've got to do that again. We've got to give Tim and Bill a chance to savour revenge. Tim and Bill, will you make note of this tagline? Suddenly he removed the Chinese mask, and there stood the Archbishop of Canterbury. Graeme and John will meanwhile toy with, oh God, she cried, how can I tell father that the monkey was French? Suddenly he removed the Chinese mask and there stood the Archbishop of Canterbury, Tim and Bill. Oh God, she cried, how can I tell father that the monkey was French? John and Graeme. Let's start it the other way round this time. John and Graeme, you've got your tagline. And we'll start with Mr. John, please.
Amanda was sitting in the garden one day, watching her father mowing the lawn, when she began to remember some of the
things she'd read in a book. It was Halloween, she remembered, the story went, and everyone wore masks on their faces. There was a tense hush around the...
Graeme.
That moment her father came up. What is this book you're reading, he said. Is it some French novel? You know I can't stand anything French.
No, she said, it isn't a French novel at all. It's a book about Halloween when everybody wears masks, especially Chinese masks, which have very little eyes, so it's very difficult to see.
What an extraordinary thing, she said, but there is another book inside, almost identical to this, which is... I'm surprised that you mistook it for the same.
Tim.
Mistook it for the same? Never, she said. It's about Chinese masks and religious cults in the West.
Graeme.
At that moment, her pet monkey hopped onto her shoulder. Father patted the monkey on the head. I'm quite fond of it, he said.
Quite fond of the monkey, he said, but let's get back to this book. As you were remember, Chinese masks are very little ice, so it's difficult to see where you're going. And this fellow said...
John Cleese.
To his surprise, in fact, while setting eyes upon the monkey, he was almost sure that it was an old friend of his that he had once met in Borneo.
Then he remembered he'd made a complete mistake. He remembered, in fact, line 43 on page 92 about the Archbishop of Canterbury, who removed the...
Who had also been in Borneo at the time as the friend of the monkey. My friend was French, said Father. Bill?
Said Father, and a funny thing happened to him, because he was wearing a Borneo mask, which actually is very similar to the Chinese mask, and might as well be called the same thing. And that also has very little eyes.
Miranda, who was in the habit of shouting out extraordinary things for no good reason, shouted, "Oh, God," she cried, "how can I talk?"
Speaking of God, he removed the Chinese mask, and there stood the Archbishop of Canterbury.
Tim and Bill 3-0. The hardback will be published in the autumn. And now we move to the next round. By the way, we've had a lot of letters from listeners asking, is Tim Brooke-Taylor? I've been asked to reply yes, but not necessarily in that order. Now, the next round is called Word for Word. This was going to be a round for female impersonators, but Bill failed the medical, so I'm going to give each team a word, and they must immediately come up with another word, the other member of the team, that is, which has nothing whatsoever to do with the word that started it all off. So I think I'll start with John on this occasion. John, will you start with the word ostrich? Cricket. Pentateuch. Alcibiades. Challenged by Bilotti.
I couldn't say either of the last two words.
I'll allow that. I'll allow that. Connection has been established. I'll allow that. 2 points. Let's leave home to the other team, and I'll say to Tim Brooke-Taylor on this occasion, Tim, I'll say earring.
Horse.
Jack.
Lever.
Pie.
Jack Lever used to open the bowling for
Oh, the goodness of it.
Past that.
2 points, John, please. For Graeme Garden, pterodactyl. Parsley.
Grange.
Overture. Spoke. Light.
Elm. Sorry.
Challenged by Tim Brooke-Taylor. Were you sitting on it? I couldn't know.
I regret it, whatever it was.
Yes, indeed.
I think they should carry on.
40 points. One for charity. Now. But in fact, we will, in fact. Yes, let's leap back to Bilotti with the word nib.
Lemming.
Clock.
Bat.
Elephant's foot umbrella stand.
Groan.
Challenged by Mr. John Cleese.
Could never have a foot if it hadn't grown.
Excellent. The power of that connection astonishes me. Let's go to John Cleese with the word wrist.
A wrist.
Wrist.
Stout.
Water. Pachyderm. Buffalo.
Polyhydrate.
I personally knew a polyhydrate who owned a buffalo. You know Polly, she runs the...
Call a halt. I'll call a halt. I'll give that to John and Graeme, 4 points to 3. Now, each team will give the other team a subject on which they must improvise a 4-line calypso, singing alternate lines. There are marks for this for wit and elegance of expression. We'll go to John and Graeme first, who are going to regale us, although they don't know it yet, with the Christmas pudding calypso.
Shock on Christmas Day. My Christmas pudding was going grey. Old and wrinkled. And then I saw... It wasn't a pudding, it was my mother-in-law.
round of cold porter spinning. And now we go to Tim and Bill, and they're going to give us, as they suddenly discover, the show-jumping calypso.
I got a first line. I went show jumping the other day. Saw Princess Anne, and I must say she did very well to get round the course. Considering she didn't have a horse.
Give the age to John and Graham there, 3-2. We go to the next round, which is called Sculpt the Sardine, or Carry On Singing. This round involves individual players rather than teams. The first player starts a song, stops singing whenever he feels like it on a particular word, and a player of the other team has to pick it up on that word, but with a totally different song. Let's start with Bill, going to Graham, and then Tim, and then John. So we'll start with Bill. A song, please, Bill, anything you like.
I belong to Glasgow, dear.
Graham.
Ray, a drop of golden sun. Me, a name.
Name. It's not something. Name.
But you must not believe me when I say there's a tree that lives.
You wrote that, didn't you? Just now.
He may have done, but it's bound for the chart. Between that one, Sue.
Farrago.
Which lives. He gave you.
Is it my turn?
Lives, Mr. Please, lives. I don't believe a word of that.
Lives under. Neath the arches, I dream my dreams away.
Down yonder in New Orleans, in the land.
It's my land. This land is your land.
You've never been a estate agent.
What a bell of freedom. Or freedom.
Abysmal. They've just lost their independence.
Well, if they challenge us, we can go on.
Let's call a halt. Let's start with Graham.
We win. Thank you.
We win.
End of the contest.
Graham, start a song. Lash them with a song, Graham.
Promises. Do you know that one?
I don't know any songs.
Promises. Come on, you know it.
Oh, the Camptown ladies sing this song.
Song, I'm about to sing a song.
You don't have to, it's my go.
Oh, is it? No, it isn't. That is a song in my heart. Heart. Twice? I was helping you out. I won't ever again.
Hearts, the herald angels.
You have to sing.
Me. I don't like
Sing something simple.
Simple, Graham.
Simple. Simon.
Prompting. You threw your voice, Graham.
Met. We all met by moonlight, but that isn't a song, is it? No, met.
I'll hoot you there, Tim, and I'm going to make Mr. John Cleese, in fact, start a song, a real one this time, by way of a novelty, and stop at a particular word from your vast repertoire, Mr. Cleese.
We'll honour you at the school we knew, the best school of all. We'll honour you at the school we knew till the last bell call. For happy days and holidays and sad and melancholy days. They were great.
Nearly the term ended, isn't it?
Great balls of fire!
Yes! Fire to Graeme Garden.
Fire down below.
Below. Blue, 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 the winter white. Thou shouldst not be unkind as man's in.
Man's in? Men, well, in.
Gilly, gilly, oss and cats.
Bogan was
Bogan. Oh, no, I won't allow Bogan. I'll allow C.
Bye.
All right, bye. I'll allow bye.
By the light of the silvery moon.
Moon.
That can't be.
A moon river wider than a mile.
Mile.
Mile?
My old man said follow
Follow the van.
Just.
And don't dilly-dally on the way.
Down upon the Swanee.
Swanee?
I'm going to make
How I love you, my dear old Swanee.
Neat.
So on here.
There isn't another, is there?
Swanee, those songs that...
No! I'll call a halt there. I'm going to declare the whole round as a win to Tim and Bill. Tim and Bill. Bye. And in fact, gentlemen, you are locked in combat yet again with our tag wrestling part two, in which we do as before, we give each of the teams the final line of a story, and then they've got...
Could we get in the parrot exterminator?
This is a monologue, not a catalogue. And now, we go to...
Cat? I wasn't a cat.
It was a cat to me for the purposes of what I was about to say. The two final lines, gentlemen all. Where are we? Ah, yes, Tim and Bill. You have, so, monsieur, the dentist smiled and squeezed the trigger on his left boot. So, monsieur, the dentist smiled and squeezed the trigger on his left boot. And John and Graeme, Dada, gurgled the Spanish tot. And then the trampoline collapsed. So, monsieur, the dentist smiled and squeezed the trigger on his left boot. Tim and Bill, John and Graeme, Dada, gurgled the Spanish tot, and then the trampoline collapsed. Tim Brooke-Taylor's going to start the story. Go.
Bonjour. No, not bonjour. Bonjour, said Edward Heath. Bonjour, said the dentist, as the monsieur came into his dentistry.
I have here a bottle of whiskey. Would you like a tot?
Certainly.
Satisfaction. Bill.
Well, yes, I would like a tot, said the dentist. Well, you can't have one because there's no drinking in the surgery. Especially...
John.
But we could pop outside and go to the circus where there are some fascinating acts going on. So they strolled out
from the surgery and headed for the circus. Unfortunately, they found it wasn't in town that day, so they returned to the circus.
Graeme.
The dentist said, when I offered you a top just then, of course, I wasn't referring to whiskey, but to this charming Spanish child. which
has absolutely nothing to do with this story. In fact, back at the dentist's surgery, which was, of course, in Paris, a spy came.
John.
What was the last thing you said?
A spy came.
A spy came?
A spy came.
And said, the circus is on its...
The what?
I hooted. I didn't let him speak.
Oh, you didn't let
Tim.
He said, sit down in this chair, monsieur, and I will try and open your mouth. Ah, your mouth isn't opening, so let me put my left boot in there to keep it open.
Certainly not. Come in. How do you do, sir? I just came to tell you the circus is in town.
Yes, and the dentist said, but before you go to the circus, you better have your teeth done. So, so that you won't feel the pain, I want you to sew something.
Sorry, sew.
Sew? Sew.
So.
He got into the seat, and he said, look, the only thing to keep your mouth open is to put my left foot in it. And there's an anaesthetic in my left foot. So, monsieur...
I told you before, certainly not.
Come in. It's the trampoline you ordered, sir. Oh, bring it
You'll find it a great deal more comfortable. You won't feel a thing if you lie on the trampoline and sew this button on my shirt, which will relax you. And then I can... So, I shall give you this...
This is all very surrealist, the dentist said. No, it's Dada, gurgled the Spanish cop, and then the trampoline collapsed.
A convincing win there. Sudden eruption of Dada then. The next round is, in fact, where we return to our earlier subject of late arrivals, gentlemen. Earlier in the programme, I asked you to announce the late arrivals at the Musicians' Ball. The Musicians' Ball. John and Graeme, any thoughts of the Musicians' Ball? I'm going to score for these as we go along.
Mr. and Mrs. Jean-Paul Dance. Dum dum dum. And son Charles-Louis Dance.
Another arrival at the Musicians' Ball. Mr. and Mrs. Trick Guitar and their son Alec.
Too off.
Mr. and Mrs. Bumps-a-Daisy and their son Hans and Hans' niece and Bumps-a-Daisy. And also arriving late at the Musicians' Ball, Mr. and Mrs. Hube and their notoriously pornographic son, sometimes known as Blue Dan Hube.
Do you realise what's happened? We've just pulled up to a draw. I know you're going to do more of these. I announced the result of the competition to draw. Going on, I knew they would.
Late
it's
arrival.
28 all to both teams.
And
John,
this is and Mrs. Tree Two-Step and their daughter Millie Tree
And Mr. and Mrs. Evening and their children Sam and Janet Evening.
Who are not admitted because they are too old.
In that case, Mr. and Mrs. Loud-No Jazz Music in here. And their mama, Donna Loud-No Jazz.
It's good night.
And also coming in closely behind them, their friends, Mr. and Mrs. Walls, came tumbling down. And their son, Andy Walls, came tumbling down.
That's it. Will you write it on the head?
And the one-legged composer and his Schubert.
So it's good night from John and Graeme, Tim and Bill.
Mr. and Mrs. Lynn and their daughter Mandy Lynn.
And a very posh family, Mr. and Mrs. Court Orchestra and their daughter Palm Court Orchestra.
Mr. and Mrs. Logan and their son Barry Logan.
Mr. and Mrs. Doctors Batten and their son Doctors Batten.
Mr. and Mrs. Organ and their son Hammond.
Mr. and Mrs. Bear's Picnic.
That's it. Good night, all. Good night. That's it. Definitely. Round of applause.
That was Barry Cryer saying goodbye on behalf of Tim Brooke-Taylor, John Cleese, Graeme Garden and Bill Oddie. Dave Lee at the piano and producer John Castle.